As a jazz musician, I'm always in Soho, whether it's doing a gig, or coming here for a meal or a meeting, or to watch someone else perform. But there are so many things about Soho which are historic, particularly when it comes to the entertainment industry. But like so many commuters, I just get my head down and walk to where I'm going, ignoring what's all around me. And it's a shame because Soho has so many great places. So today, I'm going to really take notice of those gems and then share them with you. So come on.
I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the wind.
We're on Great Windmill Street, just a short walk from Piccadilly Circus. Now the building behind me that you can see here was bought in 1930 by a Mrs. Laura Henderson. It was a failed cinema. Lots of bigger ones opened up in the area and it just went out of business. But Mrs. Henderson bought it and turned it into the Windmill Theatre. Sadly, it didn't do very well as a theatre or as a revue venue. But they had a breakthrough. In 1932, her manager, Vivian Van Dam, decided that he would put on nude girls on stage. Now this was illegal and very highly censored at the time, but he got around that by having the girls pose stock still, like living statues or tableaux vivants. Not surprisingly, the theatre became hugely successful, spawning imitators all over the country. The Windmill was a success, and as you can see, Mrs. Henderson's dream, although slightly changed, still lives on today.
I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek.
We're now on 5th Street, and it's known for its music venues, and at night this place is absolutely packed. But did you know that Mozart used to live here? He was 9 years old, he came over from Austria with his family, and he lived here. Not in the Prince Edward Theatre though, in a house. Ronnie Scott's Jazz Club is a British institution. It was opened in 1959 by Ronnie Scott and Pete King in premises quite near here in Gerrard Street. It soon outgrew its little basement premises, and so they moved here in 1965. Since then, the club hasn't looked back despite a change in ownership. This is still the most successful and well-known jazz club in the UK. During the Middle Ages, Soho was farmland. No one really showed any interest in it until the reign of Henry VIII, when this whole area was turned into a recreational park for hunting. In fact, the name Soho comes from a hunting cry. Then, during the reign of Charles II, building work began. The aristocracy moved in, hoping that Soho would be the next Mayfair or Belgravia. Also, immigrants moved in from all across Europe, particularly France, and opened restaurants in the area. And that brought in the bohemians, writers, artists, poets, who made Soho their home. Sadly, the aristocracy didn't really like that, particularly as it brought a whole host of small theatres, revue venues and prostitution. They quickly moved out. In 1959, the government clamped down on the sex trade, forcing the prostitutes off the streets. This kind of marked the transition from Soho, the red light district, to Soho, the live entertainment capital of London. And although its reputation has changed, it hasn't shed its risque past just yet.
Spun sugary cloud I'm floating on, sun spreading my suit of sugar coating on.
This is Soho Square, a gorgeous little park. In the summer it gets really packed with people eating their lunch. But what's really interesting today is what's beneath my feet. There are loads of air raid shelters under here, left over from the Blitz. And if you're wondering what this lovely building is behind me, it's the gardener's shed.
Feeling wouldn't trade for anything.
But it's not just the buildings that are interesting in Soho, the people are too. We've got commuters, we've got business people and tourists. So let's go and have a chat to them. So what are you doing in Soho today?
I'm here for a job interview.
Excellent. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Are you residents in Soho or are you visiting?
I'm just visiting.
Visiting on holiday?
Yes, short holiday.
Short holiday. And how long have you been here?
I came this morning actually.
Oh wow! Oh well, welcome
Yes.
to London.
Thank you.
Soho does have a few fond memories. We used to come here over night time when we go out for a restaurant or something like that.
And what do you love about Soho?
Comes alive at night.
Yeah, the vibe.
Yeah. Lots of people just hanging out on the streets and drinking, and everyone. It's a bit like a little village. Everyone kind of knows each other. They all work around.
People,
Yeah, which is cool.
Well, here we are, my final stop, Pizza Express Jazz Club. It's been lovely to take the time, look at what's around me, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. See you next time. Bye.